APGs are my call, like, bro, no, this happened to me. You have to take care of this. Bro, they're looking at you through your webcam. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Bro, they're like, bro, they could probably get into your phone, any files. Like, you got to get rid of this now. Welcome back to another Halo Pod, Drop Pod, episode 7. We got APG. He's back, the usual suspects as well. Man, there ain't shit going on in Halo. Really don't know. I think APG might have a little something to talk about Halo. We can talk about Halo real quick, get it over with, because there's not shit going on. There ain't no tourneys. No one cares about the Open Cups. Are you guys bored with scrims? Or do you kind of stay locked in still? Like, is it getting to I almost feel like we're at that point in the Halo season where people are bored already.
I mean...
And why is that mic at your eyes?
Oh, shit, my bad. I mean, it's kind of boring because, like, you just play, like, the same game types, like, over and over against, like, the same exact team every time, so... I don't know, like, there's nothing new, so... I guess you just get bored, yeah?
I feel like sometimes I hear it in the comms.
What?
I feel like Formal tries to force some passion to come out of the team.
That was contagious.
Like,
definitely try.
So it's try to be contagious.
I mean, like, yeah, like Saturday when we played Incognito. Yeah, that was probably like the worst, like the least amount of effort we've given in a scrim so far.
You think?
Yeah, for sure.
Actually, was that the day?
Yeah.
I was like, bro, they sounded...
Yeah.
What
like,
were watching?
Why do you think that happens?
I mean, I think everyone just kind of like woke up that day just like not really into it. Like, we had a few days off before that, I think. Or I think we had a day off before that. Like, I think whenever you have a couple days off and then you come back to the scrims, like, sometimes that first day back's like always like hard, like to give effort. Like yesterday we played C9 and like we played a lot better, and that was like a day after we played Incognito. So like,
yeah,
I don't
wasn't
know
that 14-0 or something?
Yeah, I mean, it was
Like,
much better than Saturday. I mean, and like, I mean, yeah, scrimming is, especially when you play a team like Incognito, like, I mean, you just like, you get kind of like, not checked, but you just know, like, you're just dying to people and you're like, you wouldn't kill me on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're thinking that shit, like, while you're playing.
Is he going to say it?
Yeah, I was wondering how you're going to word that.
So, like, that's going through your head, like, every death, and then, like, that after 14 maps, like, you're just like, dude, fuck this.
I mean there's just always been people, even when I played, like, I wasn't winning events and shit, but I would still, there's certain groups where you play them and you're like, bro, like, why is this so hard?
Yeah.
But, like, and not because I actually think they're a pretty good team, and
they're good. They're good.
I'm intrigued to see what they do. I'm kind of, the Incognito is one of those teams that they are the 5th seed. And I think they've made an upgrade from their last roster, so I'm excited to we'll see how they do. I actually kind of have a little faith in them. Some people call them online players, whatever, but I have a little bit of faith. Was yesterday when Legend woke up right before the scrim?
Yeah,
I think Brad was telling me you were like calling him on stream.
Yeah, I was like debating calling him, but because I texted him and the text didn't send right away, so I was like, oh shit, his phone might be dead.
Oh, okay.
And then if his phone's dead, then I was like, shit, this could be bad. But
what time did you wake up yesterday?
Like 3 p.m.
What time did you go to sleep?
God, how are you waking up at 3 p.m.?
I don't know, my sleep schedule is like fucked because like...
Wait, when did you go to sleep?
Like 6 a.m. or something.
What were you doing? Just playing?
Yeah, just playing 8s and shit. Like,
I respect it.
Like money 8s?
Huh?
Do y'all always do like money 8s?
Yeah, like every day.
Money 2s?
Every night. Money 2s, money 8s.
They've been popping off like lately. Like,
they've been so rage-inducing.
Huh?
Money 8s are?
Yeah, they've been so like, dude, they've been...
Yeah, I feel like you've been tapped into them as well.
I mean,
I feel like that wasn't really something you used to do a lot, or was it? Maybe I just wasn't.
No, I would. I was probably, I mean, like, I was like the only one like on my old team that would really play them.
Weren't around too much like the first couple years.
Yeah, you don't see a Lucid or...
Yeah, like, I don't know, but I've definitely been playing them more. But yeah, they've been pretty scammy recently. It's been a lot of like series where I just get off and I'm just like, what the fuck was that?
And
like,
you just lost like
just,
$200.
So mad, yeah.
Has there been a night where you lost like a shit ton?
I mean, yeah. I mean, like a couple nights ago, I lost like 400, I think.
Because I don't bet that
How many series though?
2? I played for 200.
And then people like Boo Boo Doo Boo are just like, yes, up 400.
Yeah. I just have like Soul Snipe DMing me his PayPal. Like,
immediately, you just immediately leave the call. 2 minutes
puts
later,
it in the whole
you get
cord and says GG's with his PayPal.
At
like,
you,
dude.
at Formal.
Oh God, I remember just being involved in like Queen 8s in 2020 cracked out of my mind. fucking like losing certain series, and then it's just like 2 minutes, like just something about a GG. Like it wasn't GG.
GG's all lowercase, and then it's just your PayPal.
Yeah, low effort to
fast.
even type it.
Yeah, I'm like,
And
dude,
then-
you don't got the respect to DM me it, like
Yeah, just
in the general chat.
yeah in the general chat, so he'll at you.
Yeah,
fucking.
like.
That's
No,
all
but
I do.
yeah, 8 I mean, sometimes they're fun. It is something to stream late night instead of matchmaking and stuff, which is better. Like if it's a lobby of good players, like it's pretty fun. But recently, there's always been like one little odd egg that's just
Yeah.
like ruining it. Maybe 2 of them, and now
They
they're
know
like
who they
combating.
are. Do
Huh?
they know when they're playing? Like, fuck
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
'cause,
why
like,
I'll never be into that shit. Like, I just know I would just get destroyed. Like, it just wouldn't be fun. I just know I'm costing. I would never play, because people in my chat are like, Maniac, why don't you try playing 8s and shit? Like, nah, like, you're an OG, bro. They'll fuck with you. Like,
They will
just give
pick
it
you
a. I'm
around.
like, no, they will talk shit about me after I leave. Not even
players-
after I leave. During me being there.
getting teabagged.
Getting teabagged, body shot. My own teammates start shooting my body.
Your teammates start not calling out, say they're frauding and shit because of you.
Like, I die,
like-
my own teammate walks over me, starts fucking backing me. That's how I imagine it would go. Brad, you had one of the only times we'll probably ever have an SSG player speak out publicly. You did a little Q&A with Stellur. Would you like to?
How teed is Stellar?
Dude, it was random. It was
He did
randomly yesterday.
Do you know how it happened?
No.
Stellur was just typing in his chat and doing like a Q&A with Brad, and Brad was trying to like get him in the call and do it. I don't know why Stellur was
He's blacked
addressed,
out.
But this is what
I don't know
happened.
why
He's
Stellur was
blacked out.
was
That's
addressing
all I'm
anything,
hearing.
but Brad can explain it.
This is what happened. So Zinni raided me. Shout out to Zinni. All right. Shout out to Zinni. Shout out
Shout
to
out
Zen
Zinni.
City. And then there was like mad people in the chat. So it just became like a yap session. They were just asking me questions. And I think I had Halo Data Hive just like looking at previous team scrims. And then somebody asked me about SSG, and I was just talking about him. And then Braden popped up in the chat, because actually I was talking about their scrim. All right, I was talking about their scrim. It's going to start to come back to me. Talking about their scrim because the previous day they got 15-1 by Shopify, I think. And so I was like, you know what?
Damn.
They're going to be going into VOD review. I know they're going to be coming on early. All right, they're going to be getting a custom game with Tommy. He's going to be doing the tips and tricks. They're going to be going over VOD before their scrim. They're going to be going into boot camp after that scrim.
That
They're
would
not going
make
to be
me
happy
play
with
worse.
that. And then after I said that, Braden typed in the chat and he just said LOL. All right. and then I was like, Braden, what kind of LOL is that? And he's like, this is all I'll say. This year I've watched more VOD than I have in the past 4 years of my career. And then he basically was just like, Bot ain't gonna help us. And then he asked me, he's like, do you
Said Vaughn ain't
He
gonna
said-
help us.
Yeah, he said Vod isn't gonna help us. He said, do you believe in magic? And I knew what he meant by that. He was basically saying like
blacked
Ultra
out.
T.
he was just saying like they're just overthinking it.
He had to get some. He just had to get something off his chest. Like,
But I'm glad he did it. He was like being very transparent. And then he was like, I'll ask you, like, he's like literally typed AMA. I'll answer any question you ask me, like as long as I
He typed
feel comfortable.
AMA.
Yeah, he typed it. So I was like, all right, bet. And then everybody started asking him questions. So I asked him a couple. I was like,
well, before you get into the questions, what do you think is? He said he's watched more VOD this year than ever before. Do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing?
probably for
Like,
them,
how he was saying it?
for them bad.
Yeah.
For them bad. Like
kinda
I
agree.
think that they're just overthinking it. From like what he was saying, they're overthinking it, and they're just like trying to make Halo just be like what's that x plus y equals mx, the
Y equals.
wait. Y equals mx plus b, like just something like that.
Pythagorean or something.
Yeah, just like an equation, just like something's always going to
Something
equal
like that.
something, but it's not going to be like that. Sometimes this guy's going to hit a no scope, you're going to hit a 5. It's just not going to be a straight black and white. So that's what he was trying to say.
Yeah, I mean, if they watch a lot of VOD, that means like there's a lot that like is going wrong. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if they were playing like really good, they would not watch like that much of VOD. And honestly, I'm not surprised because like now they have Tommy, like Lucien, and when he was on OpTic, right,
Mhm.
he would like watch a lot of VODs, right?
Yeah, he was a big VOD watcher.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we watched a lot of especially when I was on the team too.
And that should definitely, I mean, sometimes it would help, but
At a
yeah, I would
certain
say
point,
most of the time it would just make us tweak.
yeah, at a certain point, it's just like you can't just go over VOD for like 4 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just you're just over.
You need to
overdoing
pick
it.
certain situations of like, yo, we had 4 dead right here. How did they break us off spawn?
Yeah.
Like if we get 4 dead, where do we want to be? And like pick a certain. You can't do everything all in one day. Like pick something specific that happened, a certain scenario that should not happen. Like they break your setup when you just got them 4 dead or something. Like pick certain situations like that. But you can't just be running through the whole scrim VOD. Nitpicking shit. Like, yo, why did you go there?
Yeah.
Well, in my head, it was fucking like this was going on. Like you can't. Once you start doing that, then you're taking yourself out of like potential flow state and just trusting your gut.
I've always thought that VOD too, like, should have positives as well. Like you should look at games that you or situations that you win like convincingly and like see why you won it convincingly,
Right.
or like and try to replicate it as much as possible. But like usually when we would go over VOD, it wasn't like that. It was just all the mistakes, it was very nitpicky.
Yeah, it's like,
and it was like,
it's just like stuff that's not going to be reoccurring consistently, like stuff that you
people
can't
don't
just
respond to that well.
And shit that it's just all hindsight. It's like, yeah, I know. Of course I should have did it.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, I
after
got
that
insta-exploded. Like, it's just
Yeah.
like, I mean, dude, there's a lot of shit that just pops off, especially on LAN, that like you just can't predict, and you just have to just react.
Yes,
And-
exactly.
And you can't sit there and prepare for everything because shit doesn't go perfect. It's never gonna be perfect. I've won events where it's sloppy as fuck. You know, like
Exactly, bro. Because I remember after Kansas City, that's literally like what we were talking about with Tommy. We were just literally like, because he asked, he's like, if it's not like this, then how is it supposed to be? It's just like, bro, some things are just not going to go your way, but you got to do damage control and just react to it properly. Like, think about Charlotte. I shot a rocket at 0 seconds in a hill game, and it got deflected by a nade, and they won the game.
That was nuts.
That was insane. Like,
That was insane.
You can't even bet on that. It was at 0
can't even
seconds.
replicate that.
Like,
That was
yeah,
insane.
like I did not expect that, but you have to just keep moving forward, and that's where the mental game comes in. That's where like resilience comes in, ice. Like, so that's basically what he was trying to say. But he also told me, because I was looking at Halo Data Hive, he told me to go look at their kills, and their kill disparity is like one person's got 8, the next is 9, 10, 11. Like everybody's like.
Wait, who?
It's just all of them.
What are you talking about? SSG?
Yeah, SSG. Like it's all by 1,000. So then he said, go look at other teams. Everybody else is like within 1,000 to like 500. So everybody else's kills are pretty much
What
the
are you
same.
saying? Wait. So what are you saying?
Like they're just at different paces. That's what he's trying to say. Like they're.
I
just
don't feel
all-
like it's a shit ton of kills.
But he has like the 12. He has the most kills, like 12,000, and then like 11,000 deaths. The next person is probably Tommy, I think, and then PJ, and then Kevin.
Yeah, Stellur gets a lot more engagements just
Yeah.
overall.
Yes, and he said that their just pacing is terrible right now. Basically, that's what he was trying to allude to, because all the other teams, when you look at it, all the other teams are very similar. Their team is just a huge disparity. So,
Oh, really?
yeah, so he was telling me about that. I asked him also, I was like, all right, I was trying to think of good questions to ask him because I didn't expect it, like, at all. So I was like, all right, what is progress to you? Like, what is, like, as you guys are preparing for DreamHack, what is going to be good progress to you, or what is, like, a sign of good progress? And he said to me, better scrim scores versus Shopify and playing better versus Shopify. He didn't say you guys, but he said better
And
versus
they're not
Shopify.
playing us.
So I'm not surprised, because they do well versus FaZe, but they just don't do well versus Shopify. But right now, Shopify is just, they're doing well versus everybody.
Yeah, no, Shopify is a really hard scrim.
Yeah, Shopify's a tough ass fucking scrim, but I mean, if I was saying this yesterday, imagine your snake bite, you leave Royal 2 and Frosty, and then now they're 14-0ing you in scrims. Like that's got to be fucking tough.
Yeah.
I
I mean, that's the one person that can take it. It's like PJ.
yeah.
I agree.
And you know, I don't know. I feel like the talk is Brad. Is there really any Halo talk besides about SSG? I feel like even when we do like watch parties and like we're watching you guys scrim, whatever, like there's questions in our chat about SSG.
It's not really anything, because the Open Cups ended. I mean, there's Envy trying to get back in Halo for the Incognito team. There was like some drama with the one team that's now Omit. Omit just got back, like, into Halo. Omit.
So Envy's coming back into Halo. Omit's coming back into Halo.
And
Or I don't know
Did
if they were
Luminosity
here.
just leave?
what did you say?
Luminosity leave?
I don't know.
LG.
I heard that they're still trying to stay in Halo, but I don't think there's any rosters right now for them to get, which I feel bad for. Like, they deserve to have a roster, especially after one event. But other than that, there's not much going on.
I don't know if I said this on another pod, but do you guys know? And even if you do know, you wouldn't say anything. Do you know what's going? Like, obviously, I guess no one knows what's going on next year for Halo.
No, we
But
don't.
there's a why are there orgs coming back? I guess
Well,
that's a
I thought you
question
did
for
know.
Brad. He's talked about it a little bit, but like there's like Envy's coming back,
Oh.
Amit's coming back.
They just wanna
LG's
be-
coming in. It's like, what the fuck's going
No,
on?
he has
for-
intel.
I just heard one thing, but like
He has
All right,
intel.
say it then.
I don't know if it's
He
like
can't say, but he does have intel. He
Okay.
said
All right, tell us.
he won't
after.
even tell us.
These orgs are joining back, and then Hoax was on our couch for the watch party. He was like, "There's a reason they're joining back. I can't say anything." And I'm like, "Here we go." This
They're trying to come in early for partnership.
Huh?
They're trying to come in early for partnership to like.
for like, I guess the next Halo or
yeah,
something.
because the next Halo is rumored to be coming out in I think 2027. I don't think it's gonna be 2026. I think there's gonna be a
What are
Halo
we
CE
gonna do in
remaster.
2026?
What do you say?
What the fuck are we supposed to do for 2026?
Halo CE remaster.
Oh my god, yes. No.
Really?
I know. That's what
I was about to say.
I'm not too excited for it either. I'm
Wait,
not trying to get hate from the Halo 1 community. I just don't want to play that game in
The Halo
2025.
1 community. What
Personally.
the fuck
Dude,
is that?
Wait, did he
they-
just say I don't want to get hate from the
There is a
Halo
huge-
1?
there is a huge Halo
Legend
1
Pimps
community.
and Ogre
Yes.
1.
Yes. Those are my homies. Listen, I don't want to sound like I'm dissing their game.
Tupac.
Listen, I'm not trying to sound like I'm dissing their game. I just personally, I know they're gonna be happy about it, but I personally don't want to play that in 2025. I want to play a new Halo, but I don't think it's gonna come out next year. I don't think they're gonna announce it until Worlds, which I don't really like. I think there should be more transparency throughout the year because everybody's just playing and then they don't know what's going to be going on in the next 5 months. So.
Yeah.
What game would you guys want would you even want there to be a game to play until say this season ends and then
I want to play H5.
Really?
like a
Rather-
Halo 5
It's,
for a
it's
year?
one that I missed out on.
Ooh,
And it
that
seems
makes
like everyone
sense.
likes it, so.
I feel like you do have I feel like you want to see what your limits are on that game.
I mean, I
Just
guess.
because like
I
you
mean,
missed out on it, like
nah,
you hear
because it
some
wouldn't.
shit.
No, because like, because like even if say I was the best at the H5 year, right? Which like probably wouldn't happen, but if it did, it wouldn't even be tipped. It'd be like
Yeah.
when what Boo Boo Doobie won the Reach event or whatever.
Right.
Like I didn't even know that happened until years
Yeah,
later,
me
which
either.
like tells me no one gave a fuck.
Is that when him, Ace,
Yeah.
Barty,
Yeah.
someone else?
Valkyrie.
Yeah, like
Bro,
it's just
they
not
talk
like gonna
about
get
that
That's what I'm
so
saying. Like,
It was right before
much.
COVID. That's what the
they
problem
talk
was.
about that? Ace was like, bro, we did everything perfect. Like,
you know
I
what I'm
remember
saying?
we did
Like,
like
it'd be like
cold
that.
showers. We did a breathing technique. It's like, bro, that might have been why we won. And I'm like, what fucking event was this?
what are you talking about?
Like, wait, there was Reach being played?
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I feel
Yeah,
like it'd be
that-
like. So I don't know. That
yeah, I
seemed like
guess
the most fun
even
Halo
if
though.
you would love it
Fun.
if Halo 5. Wait,
yeah.
are
I
you
mean,
even like you said towards the end of Halo 5 you're into it?
yeah. I mean, I was not good at the beginning, but I started to get good like towards like 2019, 2020. But like,
Did you like the game?
2020.
yeah, I love it. It's my like favorite H5 game. Halo game. Sorry, it's my
Who were you
favorite
playing
game.
with in 2020?
Huh?
Who were you playing with in 2020?
I don't know. I was just playing like 2v2 tournaments and stuff with like, I mean, against like Bound, Renegade, Trippy,
Oh, okay.
like, yeah. But
On
I don't-
120 ping?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I don't know. I would like to like play a new game because like, I don't know. I mean, it's one thing I don't like about Halo is like you're just playing the same game for like 3-4 years. Like compared to like COD, like they got a new game
Bro, they're
like
so
Yeah.
fucking lucky.
every year. Yeah.
One doesn't. One's
No,
not
no,
good.
no. Let's not say it's lucky, bro. I've done it. It's
yeah,
not that
actually,
fun.
what was
Really?
your...
It's not that fun.
Why?
Really?
What would you
Going
prefer?
from, I mean, like actually, the past like 4 CODs have all been somewhat similar just because of Warzone, but going from IW to World War II is not fun. Like you go from 3 jetpack years to playing with muskets and fucking M1 Grands and shit.
Well, remember those
Black and
3
white.
jetpack years? People were like, duh, boots on the ground and COD's back. And then they did boots on the ground and,
And
it was
just
fucking
it was the
shit.
most boring piece of shit ever. And like people just like, I mean, like getting a new game every year is like, it's cool. Like going from Ghost to AW was a fun change for me because I wasn't like a diehard COD fan who was going to get mad at the advanced movement. So I was just like, this is just fun. I don't know. Black Ops 3 was really fun. IW was like not fun pubs wise, but competing wise it was fun. But then we get to World War II, and then it's like you switch up and you go to fucking Black Ops 4, and Black Ops 4 is fun. But it's like a whole. If you look at World War II and Black Ops 4, it's 2 completely different games. It's made by a
Yeah.
different developer. Like COD having 3 different developers was always going to make the game like different. Like even now, there's like this COD. It seems like pretty fun, like competitively speaking.
Right.
Last COD seemed pretty fun. The one before that though was MW2, like one of the worst CODs I've ever seen. Like didn't look fun at all
Is that
to
the
play.
one with like Terminal and...
No, that was MW3.
Oh.
But and then it's like Vanguard seemed like a bang out COD. Like they're all just different, and like sure it's nice to get like a new game every year, but like it's hard to. I don't know, like
As your competitor side doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily like it.
Yeah, like imagine all the Halos came out a year apart. Like,
Yeah.
it would have been.
I
A really
mean, now
weird
I look
time,
at
like,
that like, please give us that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I would like a 2-year, like
Yeah, I think 2-year cycle is good.
2 years is good.
But if we would have got
Good.
like 1 year of Halo 2, 1 year of Halo 3, 1 year of Halo Reach, and then it
Then
was
you go to
like,
Halo
then you get a
4?
Halo 4.
And you're just like, what the fuck?
But like
Yeah.
Halo 3 wasn't even popping like that in the first year. Like it was like 2008 was the first year of Halo 3. Then 2009 was and then
2010 was lit.
Yeah. That's what it advanced. So I think like 2 to 3 years is a good lifespan.
Yeah, sometimes years do. Like even for Halo Infinite, this is year 4, and didn't they say it was the most viewed event?
Yeah.
The OpTic.
But
Uh,
yeah,
the
in
most
a
viewed
good
event?
minute. In a
Think
good
it was-
minute.
There's
But
no way.
it was like 100,000 plus, which is the most viewed in a good minute. I mean, Worlds is probably going to be always around that.
Yeah, probably not Worlds, and probably not like the first event or like something
Yeah.
around there. But
For year
it's
4?
been it's probably top 5 events since Halo Infinite's come out.
Like for year 4, all the team changes, the storylines. That's why people are watching. If it was just the same thing as last year, like say SSG stayed the same, OpTic stayed the same, like people wouldn't be
That
watching
shit
like
would have been
that.
boring as
It
fuck.
would be very boring. I'm not gonna lie. Like
It would have been
with
boring
the-
as fuck, dude.
with Sabri and Adam coming over, like and John, that was a huge storyline. Especially first event being the OpTic major, like everybody's trying to see that.
Yeah, it's definitely. But yeah, I don't know. I think that a new Halo is needed for sure. I think 2027 is a little too late. But
You need end
I
of
don't.
2026.
I don't have any faith in the studio to make it anything happen the way that everyone wants, to be honest. I mean, I've said it since the game came out and they just threw it in the garbage. Like,
Yeah.
I have no faith in them. But it'd be nice to see them surprise us with something, at E3 or something, or whenever the fuck they announce games and stuff. But yeah, I really don't have any faith, so we'll see.
Is there like an Xbox event coming up soon, Matt? I think there is, like in the summertime. It's not. I think E3 died.
I was hoping
E3's not a thing anymore?
Yeah, I think E3 died recently.
I was hoping for a
What do you mean
Halo
died?
VR.
It's just done.
It's just done?
Yeah, I think so.
Fucking dead.
Where's he? Who runs that? Is it like a guy named like Ethan?
Wait, what happened to Ethan? How's he been?
E3? Like, I don't know.
Ethan, E3.
I think I saw something like that recently. I could be wrong though.
Yeah, I guess the Halo Battle Royale is probably dead in the water.
Yeah, I mean, like, dude, I've seen like clips from like big streamers saying like I saw one on Tim Tapman recently, like in the past like month, talking about how Halo blew it with the BRs, and yeah, they definitely did. Like, Halo is it's probably the most out of the box game that's meant for a battle royale that they never made, and you'll just never. It's just like a piece of history we'll never have.
Like there's
Like, you'll
already a
never
battle
remember it.
royale in it with big team battle because it's like 16 versus 16 at this fucking point, isn't it?
Yeah.
And like
Mhm.
big ass map, like it's basically already that. It's just it could be.
I mean, they
I
did
don't
a
know,
thing called
something
Last
could-
Man Standing. Did you play that at all?
I think I did play that.
I played a few
Where it's
games
like
of
a
that.
bunch of people on the map.
You have
and
like
then-
one life.
Yeah,
Yeah, like that was like kind of fun
yeah, that was kind of fun.
on like a weird map and stuff. But
But I don't know. There's something they could figure out. Hopefully they do. Feel like Halo, not the shit on the guys. I know probably some people are watching this podcast, but I feel like we've been disappointed a little bit.
yeah, I just hold it to a high standard, man. It's like my childhood love game.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to ever see it do bad. Like, I just know the potential that the name Halo has,
Yeah.
and to see it not be put on the shelf that it like where it should be, it's just like it's very like disheartening.
I mean, even when Halo Infinite came out, you had Summit, Tim, Ninja,
Shroud,
Shroud. Everyone
Urge.
was playing it, but the mouse and key was so bad it wasn't even playable.
Yeah.
There was also hackers. There was also no good ranks.
Yeah, hackers. You couldn't search with more than like 2 people, or you like weren't finding games.
No,
Hackers were terrible.
it was game crashes too.
Game
Yeah,
They were
crashes
just
as well.
they were
Bad,
just
bro.
bad game
Bro, imagine
crashes.
when we were scrimming,
All the
bro.
time.
It was
Yeah,
bad,
I
bro.
remember watching their scrims, and it would take like 6 hours for a scrim.
You had to keep on joining back.
Oh my
It was
God.
not fun, bro.
That was
It-
so
But the
fucked.
thing is, bro, how do you release the game like that? Like, the game was fully released 3 years in.
I know
like,
they
it
definitely
had so much
released a
potential.
beta.
It actually
the
makes me
game.
upset when I think about it. The hackers in the beginning of the game too, bro. That was terrible.
How can't you just
Terrible.
type in a fucking gamer tag and the motherfucker's banned?
Bro, it was
I
terrible.
get it if they make a new account, but like, type the shit. Someone should literally just be hired there. Fucking $10 an hour. Fucking your little brother.
Bro,
And just say, if one of the pros says this guy's cheating and sends you a clip, boom, banned. Like,
Bro,
it should. I
Yeah,
just
like
don't
Apex
know.
has that.
It's probably more complicated than that, I guess.
It's way more complicated than that, but yeah. I mean, like
Those-
Apex
Holy
has
shit,
that.
it's so much more complicated than,
The cheaters,
than that fucking idiot.
the cheaters would
it's
just
way
literally
more-
cheat to exploit their system. Be like, yo, we're doing this because we just can't get banned, so we're just gonna keep doing it. That's what they would do. They would come in chat.
Well, they would make their gamer tags their website.
Yeah, bro,
I
just
mean,
to
I don't want to promote
advertise.
that shit. Like, I don't even want to say that name, but yeah,
Yeah.
it was bad.
Yeah.
It was like 3 months straight of this guy changing his name to either a website of hacks or
Pro.
like cancelable words, just like stream sniping me.
Remember when I was just getting
Nonstop.
messages that one
Holy
time?
shit, that just
just when
reminded me
the
of.
most cancelable name in the world.
Yes.
Remember that? Just spamming me over and over again on stream, over and over again.
Oh my
Nonstop, bro.
god. Yeah, that was crazy, dude. That was actually crazy.
Bro, that just reminded me yesterday. Here it fucking comes. Yesterday I got hacked
What?
because like you
This
rated
is while
me.
you were rating him.
Yeah, while you were rating me, I was in the midst of reinstalling Windows 10 because I had some like Trojan virus on my account, which was taking money out of my bank.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So on Friday, I've been playing Minecraft.
How much money?
$30.
They were testing.
But
them.
let me explain.
They were testing it?
Yeah, I think it was just like they were trying to see if it'd work. Because like with the weekend, the payments just penned. They don't actually go through. So I think they were just like testing it to see if like, let's see if this $30 to charity goes through.
That's what it said?
Yeah, it said it was the water charity for fucking
Water
Africa.
charity.
Yeah, it literally
Okay.
that's literally what it said on my bank.
But
That's
the, like
crazy.
Trojan was like, it was like Nick saw a pop up on his computer. It was like a charity. Like the
Yeah, I
like a random
magically
app.
had some. You know when you click the like bottom right tab, it'll show like what programs are running.
Mm-hmm.
But there was some heart, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And I click it, and it was like, "Donate to this charity." Just
Oh
like
my
and
God.
it's a real charity, but it's like obviously because they have like Instagram, TikTok, all that, but like they made it to where like obviously it's going to them, not the charity.
Oh my god.
How did you get the virus though?
2 days. So this was Sunday, yesterday when I fixed it. On Friday night, I beat hardcore Minecraft. I've been playing Minecraft recently. And then afterwards, people are like, yo, I was like, I kind of want to start like a forever world just to like when I'm just chilling playing.
You were downloading shit?
And people were like, yo, download shaders beforehand and like makes your game look cooler. And I was like, all right, I'll try it out. And I went to some legit website to get the shaders. But you know how when you like, you'll click a link, it'll bring you to something. You got to wait 5 seconds, skip the ad, and then you click the download link. Well, this, I just went to the website, saw download, and just started clicking download. Bro, within 10 seconds, I had 8 new programs on my PC just fucking running instantly, popping up on my
serious?
screen. Shit I've never seen before.
So scary.
It's fucking, and I was like, bro, what is this shit? I started, my chat saw it. I started uninstalling all of it, and I was like, all right, I think I'm good. Like what's the worst that could even happen? So the next day goes by, my chat like keeps, I'm like, bro, my PC's running slow, and they keep trolling me of like, because you're hacked. Like that, it's so funny to them. They're saying my PC's hacked, but like I would X off a Google Chrome tab and it would take like 5 seconds, and I'm like, what is going on? So yesterday I finally opened my task manager, and my CPU was at 100%, and it with just one little program up top. And someone was like, what the fuck? That's a virus. And I'm like, that's just chat being fucking trolly. But I Google it, and it first thing was a Reddit post saying like Trojan virus, like you have to get rid of this immediately. And I was
That's
like,
scary.
are you fucking, and this is like while we're watching Halo scrims. Like I'm sitting there watching,
just
I'm
like,
like, my PC's slow. I'm clicking off tabs and like it's taking 5 seconds. While we're watching the scrims. So I'm like, chat, do I finish watching the scrims or take care of this? And they were like, dude, you have to take care of this. And like, this
Really?
is a bad one. And I'm just
Really?
like, of course
Are
it's
you
chat.
tweaking? Were you
Yeah,
tweaking?
a little bit, yeah.
It's,
I would've
it's
been
a good
tweaking.
tweak. It's
And
a good tweak though.
Well,
Like,
no,
turn it off
no.
now.
What's making me tweak is APGs in my call. And Brad, you can tell your story after, but APGs in my call, like, bro, no, this happened to me. You have to take care of this, bro. They're looking at you through your webcam, and I'm like, what the
You're like,
fuck is
"Can they get
going
five?"
on? Bro, they're like, bro, they could probably get into your phone, any files. Like, you got to get rid of this now.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
gosh.
I'm like, all right, chat, we're done. I was at like say like 200, 300 viewers or something, and I was like, all right, chat, done watching Halo scrims. I got to figure this out. Fucking viewers double. Everyone's so interested in me just getting fucking hacked. I'm like, hold up. Let me look at my bank account. I look at my bank account. And I'm
You
like,
looked at your bank account when you got hacked on your PC?
I'm from his phone though.
from my phone.
Yeah, okay.
But I looked and I was like, I don't see anything. And I was like, wait, what the fuck is this? A $30 water donation. And I was
They
like,
were
I
instantly-
definitely, if there's one thing for sure, I definitely didn't donate. So this is wrong. And it was like matching up with what was already on my PC of this like water donation heart that was at the bottom of my PC, donate here. So I was like, this has to be it. And how the fuck is it coming out of my account? So I mean, basically, long story short, had to reinstall Windows 11, had to call my bank, cancel all that shit, change passwords to shit. Like, it was so annoying, bro. Like, but APG, what was freaking me out was APG, and you can explain your side, because this happened to him, and the shit that was happening to Brad while getting hacked is actually insane.
Bro, this happened before 2023 Worlds. It was like probably like a week and a half beforehand. Forgot what happened. Like I just noticed like my bank account or something was going on my PC. Like I would click, I could just tell like they were mirroring my shit, and I got hacked before. Like my Twitter got hacked, and I got it back, and I just left it alone. But then these people were buying Drake tickets with my bank accounts, hacked all my bank accounts, bought Drake tickets, like good ass tickets, like 2K on them. In Toronto too, they were about to have a ball.
They bought Drake tickets on his shit, and he looked up the tickets, and they're like, they were good ass seats too.
Yeah, because I got the email, and then they would make all important emails, like confirmation emails, go to my trash. So when I would check my inbox, I wouldn't see that they reset any any passwords or anything like that. But I then went to my trash, saw everything. I saw like Wells Fargo, like, is this you? Like all this other different stuff, bro. Everything. And I was like, dude, come
That's
on.
so AIDS.
And so I had to take my PC to Best Buy, and thankfully they knew who I was. Like one of the people knew who I was. I was like, yo, I got a tournament in a week and a half. I need this ASAP. I got to practice. So they got it back to me the next day. They just reinstalled Windows. I didn't have anything on the PC besides OBS and just like a few other programs. So it was pretty easy. But I have a lot of PTSD from that because I've ran, when I was trying to figure it out, I was running adware, like blockers, anything like that to try and figure out if something could just take it off. But it would not go away. The only way to make it go away was to just do a clean Windows install. Literally, that's the only solution. And that's what I figured. Like I realized, and that's what I was telling Nick, is you have to do it ASAP. Because imagine Nick waits till Monday, they see that $30 like donation go through, then you just take like thousands. Just for like free for all.
And it's weird. It's like I don't even know if I guess my card was on that PC somehow, but I just don't even understand how. I mean, I guess if the card was on the PC somehow, I just never use that PC for anything. Like I turn it on, I stream, and that's it. Then I get the fuck off. Like there's nothing I really use a PC for. I basically do it all on my phone. But yeah, that's fucking. Have y'all ever been hacked?
Never.
No, I don't.
Yeah, but I don't even want to get in this, man. Let's just move on.
Yeah, it's not
It's
something.
been too much on hacking. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's crazy that it can happen. And it's super raids.
Yeah, it was a pretty stressful day. Then you hit me with a raid. I'm like, guys, I am in the middle of. I explained the situation, but I had to get the fuck off. Rated Brad, but yeah, interesting fucking day. So yeah, I guess not too much going on in Halo. I really don't. There's not gonna be much until the event itself or after the event, but. I got a few things going on. The boy Merc joins OpTic Texas. Have y'all met Merc?
Haven't seen him.
No.
I met him like in passing. Like I was like, what's good?
Have you met him, Brad?
I met him in passing. Like I was bringing Hookah's
like,
food.
hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, I was bringing Hookah's food, and then I saw them all setting up to play, and I was like, who is that? I was like, as I didn't see Caesar,
Right.
and then he's like, that's our new teammate.
Bro, no one says anything around here. Like
no.
I walked in, and I like peep in here. I'm like, who the fuck is that? They were like, that's Merc. I'm like, who's that? They were like, the substitute for Toronto or whatever when they got third.
Yeah.
I was like, we picked him up? And they were like, yeah. I was like, what about my fly cast on Thursday with Skies? And they're like, yeah, no, it's with Merc now. And I'm like, was anyone going to tell me this? Like, I guess I'll walk in here and figure it out. But yeah, it was a huge transition. Shout out to Skies. I think that's all of our boys. Skies is a dope person, and I wish him success. He's keeping his head up through. This is definitely a tough time for him, but I still see him streaming, playing with Seth and some Warzone and stuff, and I think that's good for him. You can't if something like this happens, you can't just like fall off the face of the earth and kind of disappear and hope something happens. Like, you gotta keep your name out there, do the best you can. Like, even just playing Warzone with Scump and shit, and I don't know, I don't know how the COD community works, try to get an agent or something, but hope, I wish him nothing but success. But Merc joins OpTic Texas. We do lose 2-3 to Breach. Was a close series. Did you guys watch these series?
Yeah.
Merc's kind of fucking nasty.
Yeah,
Pretty good,
He
man.
might be best player on the team.
Mm-hmm. Right now he is.
Yeah, right now.
Actually disgusting, bro. He is showing out. He is showing out.
Like, he had, maybe it was for Saturday, but I think Saturday he had the #1 KD.
yeah, like
Or
a
maybe it was
1.5.
even for the weekend or something. I don't fucking know, but I think even maybe for the weekend, maybe just for the day, but he had #1 KD. Like, imagine just joining the CDL, joining OpTic,
Yeah.
and then you just instantly, the first
That's
CDL
crazy.
weekend, you have the #1 KD. Like,
It's crazy that like his whole career is going to be different just because of how this weekend went. Like, really think about that. If he would have joined and got shit on, like worst KD on the team, instantly being blamed by the Reddit,
yeah.
instantly
Yeah.
getting tweeted, you have a whole different path.
I mean, that
Like,
was,
Now he's got the God sim right now.
Right.
Like,
bro,
crazy to
everyone
think
loves
about.
every comment. Like, cause Skies joined, and then it was like Skies was, I mean, I'm gonna just say it, Skies was doing the worst practically every day, every game, like, at least statistically. So motherfuckers were just on Skies' ass.
that's what I'm saying, man. Like, that shit's hard, dude. Like,
Yeah, like, it's not easy to fucking do. To,
You
like,
gotta be, like, a
especially
certain
join into
person.
a seemingly what's a failing system already. You're joining, you're supposed to be the guy that saves the day, and then
Yeah.
you're shitting the sheets now. Like, it's just, then every post is negative. People are tweeting you bullshit. Probably see shit in your chat every single day. But
yeah.
right now, Merc is living the life. Do got to get him a haircut. But besides that, man, he, he showed up. He showed out. First for kills, first for KD, first for damage, first for defense KD.
Who do they play next weekend? Matty, who do they play next weekend?
But yeah, man, shout out to Merc.
When do they play a top 3 team?
This is a big opportunity, and this motherfucker's making the most of it. Obviously, he's young, talented. I want him to turn that cam on stream, but
Ooh.
Okay, yeah. So he's probably gonna. I mean,
like,
OpTic's
just
probably gonna
put on a
fucking just
show.
dismantle Gorillas, but that Sunday match, that's an important one.
I like this lineup though.
It's a
We
real
get a
fun one.
we get a win. We're gonna play LAG. Should be a good win. Hopefully Merc dominates, and then like off that momentum, I could see. I think people would have.
It's a really good schedule for them.
Yeah, I think this is I like this
They
schedule.
could have went 5-0. Well, 4-1. Like I think they should have beat Boston, to be honest. But
yeah.
starting off 3-0ing Vancouver was like really helpful for this.
Are they gonna
split.
be in
was huge.
Marino's bracket?
I think so. I mean, they'll definitely. I mean, I wouldn't. I think they'll beat Gorillas, which would make them 3-1. Which, no matter what, would put them in a positive thing, which
Yeah.
probably is winners. But I just want to see them play Toronto. Like,
Then I
that's,
like the schedule leading up to it, like 3-0 against Carolina. Kind of
that's what I'm
maybe
saying.
should
No,
have
they-
beat Breach. 3-0 against Surge. Then hopefully a 3-0 against Gorillas, and then it's like boom.
I think their true
Our
test is
true test.
Ultra, but I think that they have like really good reps going into that series. So I think that they'll like better than playing Ultra first match where Boston would have been. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Very
Yeah,
good
I
point.
agree.
So yeah, I think that'll be a good show.
Yeah, like what we're seeing out of the COD team. Even when we lost to Boston, I saw Hex even not. He didn't lose it. He was like, "Hey man, at the end of the day, I know we lost, but I like what I see out of this kid." And it's really, we got exactly what we were praying for. Now it's just up to them as a team to figure it out. I don't think anyone's confused about whether Mercs was the right pickup or not. I think everyone is in full agreement. Every comment I see is positive. His streams popping, like people asking questions, like just hyping the man up. So excited to see how these next matches go.
It's definitely gonna give his teammates like it's definitely gonna make the other 3 play better too.
That's
just,
what I think.
Just because they've had such like a weird year so far. Like
when you're forced getting shit on, you're kind of even like you might be the other 3 better players, but you're just sitting there.
I mean, like not even just their fourth. I'm not gonna say CJ was getting shit on. Like even like with Kenny and Pred, like just like they've just had such a weird year. They've all been like in weird positions as players. So like this is like a whole different vibe for them. It probably feels like they just like turn the page.
right.
Yeah.
They have a whole different like way of thinking about the game. They have confidence. I think like we can win this next event.
Yeah.
Like it's just a
Like, this
whole
motherfucker's
different.
fine. Let's fucking
Yeah,
go.
like we can.
and
yeah,
said before,
we
it
can
was
win.
like
It was like, oh
You just
god,
never-
another AIDS loss. Like,
yeah.
how are we gonna lose this time? Yeah, it's just different. So
They
I
can
mean,
ride this momentum heavy.
Oh yeah, this
all the
could
way
be a
to the
big
event.
turning point in the year.
Yeah, this could be this
who
is
knows
this is
what
what
could
we needed,
happen.
man. Shout out to I guess Hex and GM Zinni making it happen.
Are we tipping Zinni for it?
He's taking credit, I think.
Oh, okay.
Zinni made the call to him, but he DM'd him, asked for his number, made the call, and was like, "Yo, are you signing anything?" And he was like, "No." And he was like, "Well, don't." And then Merc said after that he was like, "Yes," like fuck, like all hype. Like he wasn't accepting any other offers besides OpTic for obvious reasons. Merc's obviously it's OpTic. Merc said he was a big fan of Dashy. Thinks he's like one of the best players of all time. Blah blah blah. So this was, I think, just a perfect sort of situation for him. Excited to see where it goes, man. Nadeshot having a second child, man.
That's pretty wild.
It is.
Y'all plan on having kids?
Like in the future?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, obviously, yeah.
How
Do you?
many kids you want? And like
How many kids? Like
what ratio?
3, probably 3.
What the fuck?
Damn.
What ratio?
Wait, so that?
Yeah.
But what ratio?
What do you mean, like what
Like-
ratio?
like boys and
About 4.
girls?
Like 2 boys and 1 girl. Yeah, I think. What about you?
I want probably 2, a boy and a girl.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
I feel
think
like
I want 2 as well. I don't know. I don't really care. 2 girls, I'd rather not.
Oh,
you don't get to choose.
It's just too much stress, bro.
I feel like once you have one,
When they
you
start
get the itch to
going
have
out
another.
and shit,
You got to meet their boyfriends.
like I'm just gonna be.
What if you meet a
judging.
boyfriend and he looks like you, tatted?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's-
I'd
piece of
look
shit.
at him like you fucking nasty.
Wait, how about this? What age would you allow your daughter to date?
She's just 16.
Is that
She's 15. Her boyfriend's tatted, fucking Jack.
exactly? What age would you allow your daughter to date?
I mean, by like 16, you can have, I think, a little like he comes over, the door's not shut.
That's a good age, 16. They can drive probably.
Yeah, I do want kids. My situation where that might have happened completely failed, so we're starting brand new.
God damn it! Don't go down this path again.
And you know, we'll see, man. What about you, Matt? Where's your kid at? Do you want kids? Okay.
What
Ah,
ratio? How many? All right,
Matt
so
wants
we
2 boys and a girl.
got 2 for
Yeah, I'll
that.
take 2. I just anything, but I'll take 2 boys. I'll take a boy and a girl. I'll take maybe even more kids, but
At the
I
same
can't
time,
do
though?
all girls.
You want them at the same time, or you want like spread out?
Probably like close, like a year at a just start banging them out, literally.
Fuck.
I feel like a year and a half, 2 years, like maybe even 3 is like a good spread.
A year and a half, 3 years.
Year and a half to 3 years, yeah, because you got to give the woman some time to
Yeah, right. What do you think? You're just looking for some chick with
I
birthing
feel like
hips,
a lot of I feel like a
Game
lot
of-
of girls kind of
pumping
want.
out babies.
Yeah,
like,
that's Game of Thrones style. Like
I
they
feel like
just
a lot
can't
of girls
walk
kind of
them.
want to like just.
Dude, you gotta think that's
bang 'em
heavy
out.
on the body.
I
yeah,
mean,
what
it
the fuck?
probably
It's
is.
tearing
but
their body
they
apart.
They don't have to do shit. They're just chilling pregnant. Oh, I'm hungry.
Dude,
No,
pregnancy,
that's probably
How
the
many
most
how many
idiot thing you've ever
females
said.
how many females did that just piss off?
You got to get
I
one
mean,
of
like,
those.
the
all
six
3
that
of them
watch
watching
that
or something, bro.
Dude, Maniac's a fucking idiot. I mean, no, obviously it's
Yeah,
hard.
what's this Kai Cenat Streamer University shit? What is this shit?
Kai Cenat Streamer
Like, what is
University.
this exactly? Is this a physical
I
place?
don't
yeah, I
know.
think-
I've
yeah,
seen
it
this
is.
This
everywhere.
is a physical university?
Yeah, I think he's renting out a university, and
He's
just
renting
like,
a university.
all creators can go there, and they're just gonna be making content, and they have like classes and everything, and they're gonna be attending. I guess
That's
they can film.
crazy.
Yeah, I got invited.
Like, go to that video. Go to the video. Play that. Does that have sound? I feel like we need sound here. Damn it, you choked again.
Like Hogwarts.
Yeah, what the hell? Is that him? Dumbledore? He's just like waiting.
No sound.
Posted?
Yeah, there's already like controversy about what he's done because
Why?
he's only accepted applications from black creators.
It's an
Really?
HBCU. It's an HBCU.
Is that what they said?
No, I'm just saying that.
That's such a big idea, dude. Like,
He's fucking made for this shit though.
yeah, no, he's down for it. I feel
Like he's the best.
that's nuts. Wow.
I still don't understand exactly how it's.
You should apply.
They do classes. You
fuck
gotta
no.
do a little video and stuff like that. Submit it.
Sex education.
Like, is it
The fuck?
actually a bunch of people are gonna like go to a place?
That's what I'm saying.
Is it
Is it
some
physical
online
location?
shit?
No, it's in person. I'm pretty sure.
They're all living in like a college,
dorm?
like a dorm college type of area. Move
then you
in,
gotta do background
move in day
checks.
plus
It's gonna
orientation.
get weird.
Damn, I guess they are gonna. Oh my,
That is
God,
nuts.
dude.
What the fuck?
Like those are the
It's like
courses.
college.
He's
It's
trying to
a
find like a
college.
professor to do each course too. Like different streamers are going to be the professors. I'm pretty sure. So people apply to be either a student or a professor.
Damn,
That's crazy.
that is so interesting. It is
It is very
insane what is like the shit people are coming up with. Kai's got to be number one right now, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
For a streamer.
Yeah.
Well,
Those
Osman
who get accepted
Gold.
in
Don't
should-
start with him.
All expense paid trip
Don't
to
mention
an,
him, please.
to an as yet unspecified college campus where they will live and learn for free. Everything's paid for, obviously.
But like, what realistically are they learning? Like, what are they?
You wanted
It's not like
Mr.
to learn,
Beast
they're
and
just
Mark
going,
Rober?
like-
I know it's. I know the gist is like make.
Wait, Mark Rober could teach. I've seen his videos.
They want content pieces and shit to happen within the schooling
Yeah, like,
shit.
is every student
But,
going to
like,
be live? I feel like that wouldn't be, like,
Yeah,
very
like,
fun.
what's
Like,
gonna-
if everyone was live, like...
I know the point is gonna be to get clips, but like, what are they doing in the classroom? Is it just like on some skit shit?
I don't know.
And then the professor starts wilding out, and they're trying to get clips. Is it like are they actually
Is it, like, a
trying
boring
to
class?
learn?
Like,
Yeah, like
where it's like they're reading a PowerPoint and
I
shit?
just have no, like, is there homework? Like, I just have no. Are there rules?
Are
Can there
there
be
finals?
parties? Are people fucking? Like, how is,
I mean, there's sex education.
how is this going to work? I don't know.
The only thing I hope that doesn't happen is if they are all streaming and then there's one clear-cut best streamer and then, like, everyone's, like, trying to become that person
Yeah.
of the campus, and then it starts this big jealousy circle thing
Drama,
between
fucking-
everyone at the university, and then there's fights and killings and but I mean, that's pretty nuts that he's even, like, actually attempting that. That's crazy.
Yeah,
dude.
to have all these creators live in a fucking campus.
Yeah.
At least I guess I'm assuming that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
I do not know. All right, one last question, then probably gonna wrap up the pod. Brad specifically wants to know, what would your walkout song be if it could be anything?
Yeah, please, Sabri, tell me your walkout song.
Bro, I don't know.
I actually want to get into your next pod. We're getting into your music, and we're just gonna play it all pod,
Alright.
like a
Listen
top
to
5
normal
French
shit.
playlist.
French music. I'm not gonna say
Listen
that.
to French rap.
Not really, nah. I
It
used
has to be
but-
us. If he doesn't
Let's
listen to
play
it,
the songs that they say.
It's like the
What,
French.
what would your walkout song be?
What does walkout song mean?
You
Like,
see
Like
boxing?
you're walking out on stage, lights
On
are going,
stage?
and you're,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
right before a match, and then you're just.
And they're like introducing us before the finals, and
Mhm.
like one by one we go up. But there's a song playing when you go up.
I mean, I feel like it should be like a Halo thing. Then if it's like,
No.
no.
Really?
What's like some shit that back in France you used to fucking.
wait, France?
Like before
Nah.
you about to play in a tournament, like you in the shower, like you're just getting ready for, like you're trying to get locked in.
Like a hype up song.
Bro,
Songs or matches about to start. You got your headphones in.
I
What are you
don't- like-
listening to?
like Drake, like started from the bottom.
Wait, that goes hard.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
Let's
That's
go
good.
hard.
Yeah.
I wanted like a. I was hoping you had like a French artist. You listened to.
French? Nah, I don't listen to French songs like that anymore. I used to when I was young, but no,
You don't listen to French music anymore.
nah. What's your walkout song?
I wouldn't mind. I mean, do y'all got yours? I feel like I need to prep for moments like this.
Then like, I mean, it would definitely be a Drake song.
One that I was
It'd be
listening
like-
to. Wait, go,
And,
sorry.
like, I love like. It just sucks because I really like 2 of the songs off his news album. Like I've always thought "No Friends in the Industry" would go hard as shit. Like if you're walking out to "No Friends in the Industry," just because like it goes like with the theme. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just you and your team like against like everyone type shit. That song go
I'll
hard.
be hearing you play that on stream.
Yeah, or like Nokia. I like No Keel.
The fucking vibey song.
Yeah, or just like vibey. It would just depend on my mood that day.
What would I?
Mine's probably Away From Home by Drake.
It's a good song too.
I can tell you what mine used to be, and you're probably gonna make fun of it. You know the song "Levels" by Meek Mills. There's levels to the shit. Levels
not
to the
bad.
shit. Can't fuck my. As I'm sitting beside Aries Carries, just getting on me. Levels to the shit. Can't fuck my hoe because it's levels to the shit. Bro, I would get fucking locked. Game would start. I'm 0-4. We're down 105. Got fucked. But all right, that's gonna do it for the OpTic Pod, man. Thank you all so much for watching. We're trying to switch it up in the future. Maybe go somewhere, maybe bowling or something. Figure
go
something
bowling,
out.
man?
Switch up the
We do
guests,
next
something.
week. Next
Can we
week.
go fucking
Try to
bowling?
figure
Before the
something
tournament.
out, but that's on Matt Craig. So if it doesn't
Can you bowl?
get done, you know where to hit him up
Can you
on
bowl?
Twitter.
Man, I'm like average, yeah.
Do they have
We'll see.
bowling in
No
France?
lunchbox.
We'll see. I'm not either.
But all right, we will catch y'all in the next one. Matt Craig, hit us with that outro music that we probably don't have.
See you later, guys.